Ellen's son. It all started in the typical way, a story, a rhyme to tell, a tale of gifted boy's loss. No one knows for sure what he would have done had he lived, and all memories of him have now gone pale, and to a lurid breeze been tossed. The way it was told was sometime in the last century, a young woman passed away after giving birth to a daughter one hot July day. That daughter, Ellen, had a son some many years thereafter who took on his grandma's eyes and senses and vision and soul for the here on ever after, and from other lives too, lives that lived before all of them prior, long dead ancestors now intangible after death cut their wire. We all live that way, using the DNA of past dead beings while the present tense autopilot our daily lives being sermoned, not knowing, unaware perhaps, that some predilections and preferences may be predetermined by a physiology chain of past dead beings, tactily now long gone and only seen in the microscopic blood chemistry pumping around your living flesh machine. That kid Ellen's son, he could see things others could not. Some thought he was crazy, but one early teacher did spot his ability to smell emotions, to know without anything being said how someone felt, if they disliked him, if they were ill, unhappy, at ease, or needed bread. He could tell from clear across the room what someone over there was thinking, who they was, where they was from, what they would do next, even if that person had no inkling. He didn't have any friends. Most thought him way too odd. He never got picked for those ball sport games that other children play on the sod. In school, he aced all his classes cold. He already knew all that bookworm crap. He had an innate sense of just understanding things, of being aware, and thought others slow as sap, comprehending what he clearly saw first, with no explanation, training, or cue. The visions he saw would freak most people out given the opportunity to view. Ellen knew. She said, keep secret, because what Grandma wrote happened years ago. A relative was beaten, tortured, and killed just for knowing what others did not know. So he said nothing. He never showed off. He never let that gift go to his head. One night, he crossed the tracks not looking, and a fast freighter southbound kicked him quick, fast, dead. The debate went on long after he was gone. How did his senses not tell him of that train? The folks who thought he was crazy said, we told you so, while others sought reasons to explain how a kid who seemed to know too much could go on and let that happen. Maybe he saw what his future held for him here, and for that he had no passion. Or was he deaf? Or lost in thought? How could he not feel the rumble of all that heavy iron headed his way? And on with the discussions and conjectures and theories. It seems everyone in town had something to say. The science folks were at a loss. The church people said, well, there's only a couple options after death, some not pleasant, where you go. And other folks yet said, well, maybe that kid Ellen's son knew something else, something no one else knew. And now we will never know.
Wow.